How has it been not competing?
Bro, it's absolutely incredible. I mean, watching my teammates, ex-teammates, and future Olympic stars compete for a gold medal it's better than I could ever imagine. Honestly, you know, having Tokyo happen where I was there in the stands and no fans felt so weird. And now you're able to have everybody back here together. I think that's, like, for me, it's what really the Olympics is all about. So being able to have everybody from all over the world come together and to stand on the top of the podium and listen to their national anthem play while they have a gold medal around their neck, there's nothing better.
Yeah, we talked a little bit yesterday about that Australia lady on the news down there talking about the United States national anthem obviously playing and how disgusted she gets and yada, yada, yada as you move from one side of a balcony in Paris. Beautiful pennies.
Yeah,
trying to get better Wi-Fi, guys. You know, trying to get better service.
You're a professional. You've been on TV here, okay? You've been crushing it on TV. We appreciate that. It looks beautiful over there. But we listened to that news in Australia, that lady talk, and then they showed your reaction. Then they showed it to the swim team night one, which we're going to dive into some of the big moments that have happened in swimming already in Paris here in a matter of moments. But I saw a couple of those podium situations in. Like, I think it was when Marchand, he breaks your Olympic record in the medley for, I don't know the proper title. You get
4 I.M.
Boom.
Yeah,
I was so close. I was so close. He breaks your record, Olympic record, and wins in his home country. And that place seemingly was awesome, which goes back to your point about the fans being there and how electric it all was. And then whenever he's standing on the podium in his home country, everybody in that arena is singing the French national anthem, which might be the longest one. It felt like it was a long one. But if you're in second or third place, that has to be the longest minute and a half, 2 minutes of your life, because you don't even exist. You're a silver medalist in the Olympics. You got third place in the entire world at the Olympics. Massive moment. When you go back to high school, bingo. When you go back to your hometown, they're going to give you a parade. They're going to be like, "This is
without question."
Yeah, but in that moment, when the national anthem is playing, you don't even exist. That's the feeling, huh? That everybody's kind of that has to feel. Literally on top of the world. And Marchand obviously is going to experience that a lot. He's young and he's already a guy, but that feels like a moment that you're really like hunting. Is that an accurate?
Oh man, it's absolutely the best. There's nothing better than standing on the national. There's nothing better than standing on the top of the podium, listening to your national anthem play, and a gold medal around your neck. Literally, it's one of the coolest things I've ever experienced. I've experienced a lot, but honestly, what he's experiencing now in his home country is nothing what I've ever experienced. You know, when he was swimming that 400 IM, every stroke he came up for breaststroke, you could hear the crowd would time their yells perfectly. When he would come up, they would yell. When he would go down, it would be silent. It was, I mean, I've never seen anything like that in the swimming pool in my entire life. It was so electric, so cool. What he's going to have a chance to do, I think tomorrow night, he's got 2 doubles, 200 fly, 200 breaststroke within an hour, which is easy. I mean, 2 events in an hour is simple to be able to recover and swim down. He's done that routine before. So, yeah, it should be no problem for him tomorrow. But the guys coming for him are going to give him a run.
Yeah, and all of a sudden he has the bullseye, and I assume that was the case coming in, right? I think he's training with your coach, and everybody know he was potentially going to break your record. And how do you feel about it? You know, because we watched you kind of watch all this unfold. Positive, jovial, understand that records are meant to be broke, seemingly. You have to act like that, too, I think, because there's a lot of cameras on you. How do you feel about Marchand? And
it's just me. I mean, like, that's how I really am. Like, I honestly believe, like, for me, like, nobody believed I was able to do the things that I was trying to do, right? But I did deep down inside. And it's the same thing for him. You know, a lot of people said my records were going to be unbroken, untouched. No one would ever do this, that, and the other. But clearly it's not that. And for me, like, I love it. I love being able to see, you know, a kid, a young man being able to set up a dream, right? Like, have a dream, go out there, put in the work, and put together the pieces that give him a chance to do this, right? You know, he understands what it takes, and he is swimming with my old coach. You know, him and I have so many similarities. You know, last Olympics, he was 6th place. My first Olympics, I was 5th place. So, you know, being able to have those feelings, it gives you a lot of motivation to really come back and to give yourself a fighting chance to win a gold medal, right? And that's what he did. The very second night in Paris, he rips a gold medal in front of his home country. Like, good God, it's a dream come true to start the Olympics.
Have you talked to him at all? Have you got a chance to see him? Do you say, bonjour, ça va, muy bien, the whole thing? Have you done that with Marchand?
I shot him a video. Look, if people were sending me a bunch of videos and this, that, and the other, I'm not sure I'd get back to him all.
Oh!
He hasn't responded.
Whoa!
But I understand.
I'm the king of the pool.
Got a lot of things going on.
Yeah. Je suis king of the pool now. Okay? You will wait on unread Michael Phelps. No, but I do appreciate your support of him and of swimming as a whole currently. And I assume he appreciates the hell out of it as well. Let's run through a couple other big moments that have happened through the Olympics, because we have secured rights to run some Olympic stuff, which I don't think anybody outside of NBC has been able to do. So shout out to the people at NBC, Peacock, and USA for allowing us to do this. Let's talk about some of the...
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's not get too loud about it, but let's certainly acknowledge the situation that is taking place here. Women's 100 fly. Obviously, massive storyline. You've been in the building for all of these. Electrifying, clearly, but America dominant, and that's how we need to see this entire thing. And Husk beating Walsh was a big-time deal. I don't think anybody really expected that, right?
I mean, like, for me, like, you literally just pulled the video up in, like, one spot of the race that I think was super crucial for Gretchen. You know, being able to hit her wall, I think she missed her wall. Her 50 wall, I think she was a little long on it, which made her be a little bit kind of shallow at the break. So that might have cost her the race. But look, I mean, nonetheless, like, to be able to have the U.S. go 1-2 in this event, that's something to be proud of. Right? You know what I mean? We're the number one, number two best swimmers in the world. So to be able to bring that, I think, is a huge momentum boost. You know, we spoke earlier about the Aussie-USA rivalry, and look, like, any chance we have this opportunity to go 1-2, you see the Aussies down at the bottom of the cap there, or bottom of the pool there. You know, like, we have this chance, like, that's a huge Mo swing. And in these races, in these meets, you need something like that, especially when it's 8-9 days. Any little race like this it does wonders for the team, right? It's like making a big play in football, picking one off, running one to the house, right? It's something like that. So that's something that's so important, and something for us, like for me, was really important about getting off to the right foot. You know, for me, the 400 IM was the very first day, and you know, that race was kind of one of my bread and butters. So winning that gold medal, or, you know, Ryan and I going 1-3, 1-2, whatever it might be. I didn't go 1-3. He went 1. I got 4th. But
this guy sucks.
I had a shitty Olympics that time. All right, come on, guys.
Yeah. Maybe you could have padded the record of having the most medals in the history of the sport.